Hi, it's Michael Pilarski. It's another Friends of the Trees Botanicals video. We're on our little farmette here, micro farm at Timicum in our 6th year, and we've had this madder. Today we're looking at Rubia tinctoria, that famous red dye plant. It's also used for medicinal uses, and this patch has been here 3 years, and so we use the broad fork to loosen up the ground. It's a nice way, instead of, and you could use shovels, but we find that this is a nice way to really loosen up the ground, and so that we can get at the roots here and get them mailed. We have to be, this is a weedy plant, so we'll warn you that if you plant it, you have to sort of keep an eye on it. It wants to keep spreading. And so this patch here has spread out to the side quite a ways, but this year we're going to take the whole thing out, and then we'll have to keep on weeding the area to make sure we don't let them get away on us again. So you can see that it's really bright. The new growth is just really bright stuff. But then this is the big root ball here. This is a little octopus here. So that's the top. And so that's where the big material is here. And also, even though this is such colorful stuff there, this is actually the strongest dye here is in this. They're not so bright on the outside, but the inside is just really a bright color. So this is where most of the weight and the most color is going to be. You can see we have this big crowns here too. So once we wash all that up, there'll be a fair amount of weight there. It's not a big poundage plant by any means, but we got into it because nobody else was growing it hardly, and so we like growing unusual things. So we sell propagation material in our plant sale this spring, and we'll be selling things like this, a bit of a runner, a few tops like that. Put that in the ground and off it goes. Every little piece will grow, but we give generally something about like that. So Rubia tinctoria. Rubio, Rubio, where art thou? Or Rubia, Rubia, where art thou? It's a vigorous plant, and it's in the cleavers family. It's sort of a twining or a clambering plant, and so it really likes to have some kind of a trellis. Or you can plant it where it can climb up the bush, but we have these panels set at an angle with the plants in between, these to start with, and then they climb up this, and that gives them a lot better seed production if they can climb on something. They can just run on the ground, but if you're actually after wanting to grow and take up less space, so to speak, put them on a trellis. So there's a big chunk there, and there's a lot of material. So at any rate, that's the original root there. Everything else is stuff going off to the side. And then you can see they have really nice long runners here, propagation material all along, so if it breaks off, it will just continue to grow. At any rate, what else might we say about Rubia tinctoria? I think that's about it. So if anybody wants to grow this red dye plant, come to our plant tree sale. We ship them. And what's it matter to you? Matter as a hatter.